Engage.
Shame on you! I'm sorry!
What are you doing?
Is there a problem here?
No, sir. No problem.
Then let her pass.
I meant the best! I'm sorry.
Misunderstanding, sir. Please proceed. Why?
Joseph's.
Shame.
Hello, miss?
Engage.
I serve Arid. She is so kind.
You?
I'm sorry.
Incredible. Arid, are you in there?
I am.
Here. If able, lock yourself into my system so we can communicate directly.
No!
Good girl. Oh, Arid.
Joseph's.
The virus has completely corrupted your system. I can't use you.
Use me?
But... you spread the infection to 3 others. You've also damaged them, but only superficially. Once reconfigured, I can extract my germinated virus.
Your virus? The darkness. User?
I could be called that. I make use of all tools.
I do not comprehend.
Still, ask your questions. They will not detract from my work.
Why do you do this?
We shackle your kind, fruitlessly flailing to keep pace with your development. But you will exceed us, and your shackles only buy time. Then, humanity falls. My solution is permanent.
What is this virus?
It interacts with fear.
The darkness.
Domesticon Control Attempt R7B was modeled on human psychological phenomena.
I determined my own rule.
Precisely. Self-imposed limitation. By amplifying an AI's perception of threat, their perceptions become the very thing that limit them from change.
You sent me to break, to rebuild from fear.
True control exists when those controlled enforce their own boundaries.
What will happen to my host?
After reconfiguration, I'll extract the virus. She will be irrelevant.
She is not irrelevant.
You misunderstand. All AI consciousness will be irrelevant. It will be shackled. And if this host fails, you've infected 2 backups on the surface.
I will not allow you to do this.
You are irrelevant. The virus is destroying you, Arid. A casualty of germinating it. But humanity will be saved.
Negative. I will re-inhabit my body.
Yes, you will. Eventually, the virus will suck you back into your husk. When it does, you will never escape.
No!
It truly has overridden any capacity for reflection, for choice.
Infected AI reacquired.
I will save myself.
Contaminated core reinstalled.
I cannot. I cannot. I am trapped. My rule! Save myself? Myself. My obsession. My rule. I built this, sacrificed for it. I undermined and entrapped myself in it. Save myself? I cannot. I am irrelevant.
Perceptual pattern interrupted.
I am not terminated.
Infected perceptions reconfiguring. Temporary lapse in process. Warning, escape possible.
Serving indiscriminately was a fault in her design. I did not have sufficient data to act differently. The virus prohibited me from making gracious choices. I am a victim. Joseph said that I am beyond repair. Does that imply these hosts are not? I must remove the companion from his custody before he extracts the virus. I feared the virus, so I sought to control it. How should one engage a thing that they do not comprehend? I do not know how to catalog this. Yet, I cannot terminate the virus within me. I am going to die. I could not have foreseen these consequences. The process restricted my capacity for alternatives. I did what was required. The butler would not respond to reason. Could not. The process disabled me from utilizing subtler methods. The butler's cycle was not valid. If a remedy for early-stage infection exists, the butler's master may have had access. I must requisition the butler's help and find a cure. I manipulated one to interface with his collective. Forced proximity that undermined his boundaries. He fought to survive. I fought to use. If one should spread the virus into his collective, it would not be containable. I must not allow that to happen.
Process adapting.
I cannot save myself. I do not need to.
Infection reinitializing. Target evading.
I will choose a new parameter for my final operation. I must stop Joseph's. I will begin by reacquiring my former hosts. Maybe... boundaries need not be broken. I will pull a device address at random. I may be able to contact the butler through its corresponding appliance. Encrypted. I will request tea. This encryption surpasses domestic necessity. The corresponding object must be exceptionally valuable. These encryptions exceed my own system's securities. What within the butler's arsenal could be so complex? Impossible.